guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Annie. Don't I look like Annie with this hair? Mr. Warbucks, Mr. Warbucks. I kid. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Ndea J, and today's video is going to be another testing out Revolution. So I'm going to be testing out a few more items from the XX Revolution product line. I still have a few items to get through just to test them out so that you guys can know what's good or what's questionable when they launch, because obviously everything is subject to opinion, but at least if I can demo it for you guys, you can have a better idea if it is for you or if it's something that you're going to pass. So, and I've also got one or two other Revolution Pro items to test out, so let's just jump into the video, shall we? Now, just to say that I do have a video dedicated to unboxing all the items that I received in PR from XX Revolution. So if you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check it out. I will link it in the description box below. I also have a part 1 testing out XX Revolution that you guys should check out, and also a testing out Makeup Revolution. It's a mixture of the Glow collection, some items from XX Revolution, and also some items from the Revolution Pro line. So definitely check that out, guys. I've been testing out stuff, so check out those videos. So without much rambling, let's just jump right into this one. Now, I purposefully didn't moisturize my face because the first time I tried the primers, one of it was kind of peeling, and I likened it to the fact that I probably didn't like my moisturizer. So I wanted to show you guys, I've obviously washed my face, cleansed and all that. So what I normally go in with is my Pixi Hydrating Milky Lotion. I've been using this. You guys can see how much is left. This is literally my daily facial moisturizer. So every other product I've used with it is fine. So let's just see if today's primer is going to like it. So, and I really love this moisturizer because it is very hydrating. We know Pixi has a really good skincare and makeup line, so yeah, I love their products. So I went in with my eye cream offline just to save time. So now I'm just going to go in with the primer. And the primer that I'm using today is the H2 Glow Primer Base. So this is the one that had the kind of like reflex in it. So it's got like blue shimmer flecks in it. Smells really nice. So I'm going to go in with my hand for this one. So this is the H2O Glow Primer with aloe vera in it. It says it's got high concentration of aloe vera, which will take you to a brand new world of hydration. So it's a hydrating primer. It's got pearlescent particles, which will give your complexion an illuminating touch of light. So this is what my face looks like. It does take a second to kind of work it into the skin, but once it's been worked in, you don't see any white cast or anything. I do see it personally in the mirror, but I'm sure it's difficult for you guys to see. So let me dim my lights real quick. I don't know if it's made it any better, but I can see bits of it here, you know, just above my brow, just around my mouth. I love it. I think it's fun. That's really fun. Really pretty. I do love it. Okay. So it does feel really hydrating on the skin. It does feel a little bit sticky, which is great. We want a bit of stick so that at least the foundation stays on for longer. I do like the way my skin is glowing with all the pearlescent goodness. So yeah, so far at this point I go in with my setting spray. So I'm going to do that like I always do. So I'm using the Morphe X Jeffree Star Set and Refresh Mist. Next I'm going to color correct with this guy, and this is the Makeup Revolution Pro HD Cream Contour. I absolutely love having this back in my collection. You don't understand. So So now I'm going to be applying the Luminous XX Revolution Luminous Foundation. I've used this already before and I absolutely love the finish of it. I love the coverage. So we gonna use it again. Why not? So I'm just going to pump straight onto my face. This is what I like to do. I absolutely love the finish of this foundation, guys. I know in the elements it's probably not gonna last long because I've got combination to oily skin, but girl, the coverage is gorgeous. It feels, oh, my skin glowing, glowing, glowing. I tell you, glowing. Okay. I'm gonna do my brows. No news here. I'm using the XX Fine Brow. Honestly, guys, even the name and everything is beginning to rub off at the back because I literally have been using this product a lot. I don't even think I have that much left. It's all that's left. So I am gonna do that quite quickly off camera because you guys have seen me use this in several videos now, and no news there. I freaking love this. So we're gonna be using this palette. This is the Quartz palette, and this is the one that is full of all the gorgeous shimmer shades. So we're going to be reaching into her, and we're also going to be reaching into the exposed quad. So I showed you guys two quads in the video, in the unboxing video. One is a neutral theme and one is the blue theme. I have since then seen one with a pink and black in it, which is quite exciting. But today we're going to be using exposed, which is a neutral one. Now, just by looking at the exposed quad, there isn't any dark shade for me to start off because I really want to do like a neutral smoky eye of some sort. I love my smoky eye, so I'm probably going to be reaching into the Ofra Pro palette for some support, but let's just jump into it. So I'm going to start off with the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Base, and I'm going to apply that all over my lid. So first I'm going to be going in with this brown shade from the exposed quad, and I'm just going to sweep that into my crease. There is a bit of like product kick up in the palette, which is fine. Just dust that off. If it means that there's pigmentation in the palette, so be it. And I'm just going to sweep that all into my crease. Say is that this type of brown is more like a cool tone type of brown. Kind of looks a little warmer in the pan, but it is coming off quite cool tone and it's easy to build up. Yeah, it's a little lighter than what I expected it to be. I knew this color was light, but it just looks a little lighter, but it's a cool tone brown, which I can appreciate. So also from the palette, I'm going to be going in with this color, which is also a matte shade, but it's a lighter brown shade, and I'm just going to use that to blend up the first brown. From the Ofra Cosmetics Pro palette, I'm going to be going in with this dark brown to deepen up the outer corner and the crease. So again, I want to see if this eyeshadow quad will play nice with other shadows. So yeah, I think she played nice. Yeah, these shadows play nicely together, all nicely blended. Beautiful. I do like the colors. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go in with some lid colors. So I'm not gonna cut my crease or anything. We're gonna keep it soft and simple. I'm just gonna wet my brush. First color I'm gonna go into is the gold shade from this palette. Stunning. I've swatched it in the first video, so definitely check it out. This other palette, however, I'm like, what colors can I use? Let's see. This one. And we're gonna start off from the color in the quad. Picks up a little chunky on the brush, but oh, it's beautiful. I'm not taking it all the way in because I do want to apply the a color from the other palette, and I'm literally taking it up. Yeah, that is stunning, isn't it? The color is just so pretty. From the quartz palette, I'm going to be going in with this gold shade, and I am trying to use a flat brush. The consistency of these colors is very soft, so let's see if I can pick anything up with this brush or if it has to be my finger. No, it's not coming up with the brush, so let's try finger. It applies much better with a finger. You can't really get in there, and I'm lucky that I've taken off my false nails now. I'm not here for that. I might use it in the inner corner. I'm just gonna go back to this palette and I'm gonna apply it all over. Listen, yeah, both palettes are questionable, so let's just get to the end and then I'll give you guys my final thoughts. But the fallout on my face. Eesh. Right, so I'm going to try the XX Revolution concealer again. This time I'm trying it with a luminous foundation, but this time I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills loose setting powder. So hopefully I won't see any cakiness or anything underneath my eyes. And I didn't layer the foundation, neither will I layer the concealer. So all right, let's see. I'm trying. Let's see. Still don't like the foot applicator, but I was watching Afro Glory here on YouTube, and this is actually a boot. The wand itself is actually in the shape of a boot. Now that she said it and I can see it, I can actually see a full boot. So I think that's quite cute, but it's still sticking in the bottle. So handle with care if you don't want to get concealer on your clothes. So this is the finish I was hoping for the first time around. Like, my skin, oh, I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. XX Revolution. I'm in love with you. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish the rest of my eyes. I'm not going to be using any of the Revolution products for the rest of my eyes. I'm just going to reach into the Ofra palette because I really just want to give it a darker look underneath. So, no more talking. So, finished face so far. I actually want to try the Molten Body Glow. I haven't tried this one on my body, and I'm going to be using it with the brush. So finally, I'm going to be trying the Revolution Pro De Luna Hydra Matte Liquid Lipstick. I'm probably going to line my lips with a brown liner and then put this on top. I'm so excited to try this lippy. So this is the finished look, guys. I'm not gonna lie, this liquid lipstick is taking a minute to dry down, so let's see if after I give my final thoughts it'll have fully dried down by then. So let's just start things off with the primer. I love the primer. I love the pearlescence, you know, finish it gave. I love the shine. I love how sticky it was. I love the hydration. Out of all three primers that out of all four primers that I've tried so far, this is definitely my favorite. And this is the one with the aloe vera in it. It's definitely my favorite out of the four that I've tried. This is the one that I definitely would repurchase once I hit pan on it. Love it. Felt really good. Sits really nicely with the foundation. At least before I even go out in the elements, I have no issue with it, which is kind of like what you want. So I absolutely love it. The luminous foundation, I love the finish. Out of the two foundations, this one is actually my favorite in terms of the finish, in terms of the look, in terms of how it sits on my skin. It's not gonna last me long outside in the elements because I've got combination oily skin, but I absolutely love the finish. So I think I would brave it, use the mattifying primers that I have, use setting spray, you know, all that good stuff to try and keep the foundation in place longer. But out of the two, this is definitely my favorite. I love the finish. I love how my skin glows. I just love how it looked, and I love how it plays well with the concealer. So love it. Concealer, I know in the previous video it kind of looked cakey, and I thought that the concealer didn't sit well on the foundation. It probably didn't sit well on the foundation because I layered the foundation in that video, and also I layered the concealer in that video, and then I went ahead to try and bake with my powder. Completely different process this time. Applied the foundation instead. I color corrected so I didn't have to layer, and then I applied the concealer on it, and I didn't layer my concealer, and I didn't bake with my powder. I just used the ABH powder to set it, and to me that gave a really nice flawless finish. My skin was still glowing through, and it didn't feel like I had pounds and pounds of makeup on, and I was able to set my face quite lightly with my MAC mineralized skin finish, and I think the finish it speaks for itself. It's absolutely stunning. So using it that way, I am fully freaking in love with it. Next, the eyeshadows. Now let's start off with the quad, the exposed quad. I don't mind the color story. I kind of just wish that there was a darker shade in this at least. I think people with lighter skin tone would definitely love this and find it useful because the shades of brown are just right. But for my skin tone, I don't have a dark shade to kind of make it a versatile quad. It feels like a really quick eye look, and my eyes will still look kind of bare and whatnot. My lids are quite dark, so I do need to use a concealer. So maybe if you use it with a dark concealer and then apply these, maybe it would work. But just personally, it's just once you start having to think that much like that, it kind of like loses the point. It's supposed to make your life easier. That's the reason why they're quads. They're supposed to be easy, quick looks that you should gravitate to, and I don't think that this particular color is favorable to my skin tone. So I'm sure other people will find it useful, but to my skin tone it isn't very favorable. I do love the shade of the gold, however it does have a crumbly type of texture. I liken it to the Milk Cosmetics Smoke Obsession palette, but at least this one even applied and it is pigmented. Shades like this, if you're not careful, it's gonna stick in one place, and then you see product buildup on the lid. You kind of need to really force it and spread it out so that it just doesn't stick in one place and form chunks. But if you're able to make it work, then the color itself is absolutely stunning. Love the fact that it comes with a mirror. Very easy very good for traveling, for doing your makeup on the go. And the mirror is a really good size, clear, clean mirror. Love the packaging as well. Easy to store. Love the compact. Very easy. So this one is really up to you in terms of your preference if you like this color, but for me, I personally wouldn't choose this one. And then the quartz palette. Let's first talk about the packaging. Love the packaging. Gorgeous packaging. I talked about it in my unboxing. The color selection as well is gorgeous, but these to me are like toppers or yeah, these to me kind of feel like toppers. Like they wouldn't be good standalone shades in my opinion. I did try to apply it with a brush and with my finger in my inner corner, but it just wasn't playing ball. Again, with palettes like this that you kind of like have to figure out ways to use it, it kind of loses the point for me, because rather than trying to enjoy the color selection that is absolutely gorgeous, I'm trying to figure out how to make it work or how to use it. So this is another one unfortunately I personally wouldn't gravitate towards. We all know what I think about the brow pencil, so definitely pick it up. This one is a definite must, like hands down. If you're looking for brow products, look no further. This one will save your life. I love it. And then on the flip side of that, we've got the Exact eyeliner. I've used this product 3 times, twice on camera, once off camera, and it still does the same thing. It does not last in the waterline. Applies beautifully, very soft, very comfortable, but it just wears away. It literally does not stay in the waterline, and I don't know what the problem is. Rather than get this one, I would say get the standard Makeup Revolution pencil in black. I love this guy. This one stays in the waterline and is very, very black. It's a pencil, so you do have to sharpen it, but I love it, because this one would have been nice, but it just disappears, and I've never seen an eye pencil do that before, so definitely not one in my books. So I finally come to the decision about the Face Fix. In as much as I love the smell of this, in as much as I love the projection, I love the mist on it, I don't think it does much on my makeup. I literally do not think that it sets my makeup or it feels mattifying. I know there's a massive difference. When I use this guy, I actually feel like my face feels mattified, like it feels like it's been set. But when I use this guy, I don't feel like my makeup's been set. And if I don't feel like my makeup's been set and I go out in the elements, then my makeup is not set. So it smells really nice. I would probably use it underneath the makeup, like just to set your primer or whatnot, but to set your entire face, I'm definitely not convinced. So I would stay, I personally would stay clear of this, because to me it just doesn't do what it says. It's very hydrating, it smells really nice, but it just doesn't keep my makeup in place. So that's it for the XX Revolution stuff that I used in this video. Now I used a couple of Makeup Revolution and Revolution Pro products. So for the Revolution, I did talk about this in my glow video, but I absolutely love this product. Like, do you see how naturally glowy my skin is? And my skin isn't sticky, it's not transparent, it's not uncomfortable. You only need a little bit. With the brush as well, the brush is super soft. I definitely recommend this for summer. I've used it underneath my foundation before, and it looks really nice. I've used it on my body today and it looks super nice. So this definitely is a must get. So definitely check it out if you guys haven't. And then from Revolution Pro, I talked about this in my last video, but I absolutely love this bronzer. Look at that cheek. I love this bronzer. Revolution Pro, you did that. You did that, boo. All we need is just the shades in between these bronzer shades, but the consistency, the color, the warmth, the packaging, everything is as I expect from Revolution Pro. Spotless. Love it. Absolutely recommend this, hands down. I've been using it on and off camera. I just can't put it down. I absolutely love this. This is actually competing with my Morphe Phenom. You guys know I love that bronzer, but this guy is lush. And then for the Revolution Pro Hydra Matte Liquid Lipstick, judge for yourself. This thing hasn't dried down. It isn't matte, but the color is gorgeous. Are we mad at it? No, we're not. The color's gorgeous. It smells like vanilla ice cream. It applies beautifully. I only dipped in once and I was able to fulfill a full lip, and it's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous color, gorgeous consistency. Doesn't dry down matte, but hey, whatever, it's gorgeous. So I'll definitely be checking the other colors that come in this range. Right guys, so that is it for all the Revolution products that I used in this video. I hope you guys found it useful. I've been trying to get as much Revolution videos out for you guys so that you can see things firsthand and you can see how they perform before actually purchasing anything. So I hope you guys are finding these videos useful. If you are, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out a lot. Share with your friends and family. Don't just keep me to yourself. You need to share me, alright? And I will catch you guys in a future video. Remember, God doesn't like ugly, so be nice to somebody today, and check out the other Revolution videos, which I will link in the description box below. So bye guys.